I'm at work right now making money, but I'm going to talk a little bit about spending money when it comes to these motorcycles. Now, listen, it costs money to buy a motorcycle, right? I'm not talking about that money. It costs money to maintain a motorcycle. I'm not talking about that money. It costs money to go to motorcycle events, right? I'm not talking about that money. It costs money to travel on your motorcycle, right? I'm not talking about that money. The money I'm talking about, you see this right here? I'm talking about taxes. Listen, what state do you live in? Does the state that you live in require you to pay personal property tax on your motorcycle every single year in order for you to register that motorcycle? Listen, the state that I was born and raised in, we didn't have personal property taxes. We didn't have to pay that on motorcycles. You paid the sales tax, and then you just paid every year when you had to register the bike or whatever the case may be. You didn't have to keep paying taxes. The state that I live in now, I have to pay taxes on that bike before I can re-register the bike, right? Before I can renew the registration. I have to pay taxes on this bike year after year after year after year. What state do you live in, and do you have to pay taxes on your bike every single year? What's your thoughts on it? What's your thoughts on paying taxes on personal property? Listen, it's not just motorcycles. Your car, you got to pay taxes every single year. If you have a trailer, you got to pay taxes on your trailer every single year. I mean, you know, it's supposed to be personal property. Now, everybody's different. I get it. If you're a vet, you know, you're exempt from taxes and things of that nature. Fine. But I'm just saying the fact that it even exists that you have to pay these taxes on your personal property. I just want to know, what are your thoughts, right? Some of y'all might say, hey, you know what? The taxes are going to this or the tax is going to that, and so it's cool. It's okay to pay the tax. I just want to know what y'all think about having to pay these taxes year in and year out, year after year, just to ride your motorcycle, okay? All right, now, I want to give a shout out to Lucky Charms, because if you see, I got two. So she paid the taxes on my bike, right? But I believe the reason why she paid the taxes on my bike is because she know I ride dirty. You know what I'm saying? She know that. So since now, you know, we get out and we ride together, I guess she figured she don't want no trouble and all of that. So she just went ahead and took care of mine for me. And so that, you know, she wouldn't, ain't got no problems, you know what I'm saying? But I'll be riding dirty. But yeah, I just want to know, what's your thoughts on this tax situation, having to pay taxes over and over and over. And you know, I just want to know what y'all think about it, all right? I'll catch y'all.